Alright YouTube, welcome to this location. We're on top of the hill here, at the hill at Boddin. Looks pretty cool. The sun's over that direction. That's the ancient lime kiln over there at Boddin. The erosion down there is man. It's very windy, so I don't know if you can even hear what I'm saying there, but another thing, the corner of this car park, it looks like there might have been a building here at one time demolished. Happy little horse. That little horse there lives in that field here next to Boddin. It's very happy to see people always. Look how happy he is here. You happy? He's hungry. He's hungry but happy. He's an exploring horse. He's wanting to come on the explore here. Are you featuring? Are you featuring on an episode? Oh, you try to get through. Eh? Aye, fishing. So that's it, the horse. We'll continue on this journey. Our plan is go right to the water's edge down here and try and go all the way to Usan, which is like 4 miles up the coast here. I'll just video some little random segments on the journey here. These old boats here at Boddin are cool. Abandoned, getting eroded by the coastal winds and the rain. The woodwork on that there is impressive. Pretty cool. We're way to go right down to the water's edge here and try and get right around. It'll be slippy, but we're going for it. It's very slippy here, folks. This is intense. I don't think there's any way down at this particular point. Proper wee caves like here. Crazy like. Those green rocks behind me there are so slippy. So long time viewers of BKR will ken this place because it's been on a couple of videos, but this is the lime kiln here at Boddin Point. It's really slippy down here because this is where the sea normally comes right up to, but this is a cool perspective of the lime kiln here. It's an angle we don't normally get to see. Holy shit, I'm slipping all over the place, man. That's just getting more and more knackered every year. These rocks here are lethal. Some of these big stones here will at one time have come from parts of that because there's so much of it gradually falling into the sea. So these are bits of the lime kiln here. This is part of the arch from above one of the doorways. So a lot of this down here came from up here. There's a wee tunnel goes through the side of it, but I think a lot of it's been backfilled. The whole wall there that's just above us, it could fall down at any moment. See this old bit here has been built to strengthen the foundation of Boddin Point at one time. It's very old stones. They must have been scared of it washing out, which has happened here in the softer stone. Nowadays nobody's protecting it, and it's washed right under the foundation there. You can see the wall above. It's got a crack in it. All these caves here are undermining the foundations of Boddin up there. This is a proper decent sized cave here under the foundation wall of Boddin. This is mental. I've never been in this cave before. So that is mental there. Proper wee cave under that. So I just came back in here to get a couple of photos there. It's not advisable to come into these caves though, because that could fall down at any point. But I'm sure if that caved in, that would be because the wall of Boddin there was falling down. So one day we'll see it in the paper, I'm sure. Here at Boddin you find these strange stones as well here. It looks like fossilised coral or something. It looks like it's in the stone in layers there. It's maybe been when it's in its fluid state, when the earth was volcanic. That would have been pouring out of there. That's maybe been something that's happened with air bubbles or something. Pretty crazy. The rocks are slippy at this height here because this is the tide line. So I'm being extra careful. Once we get further around here, it'll be safer to walk. There's not much life in the rock pools at this time of year. There's only wee beasties skiting about in there, but that's about it. Quite mental. On our way up this path here from Boddin to make our way along to past Elephant's Rock and that, we're going past these old houses here. It's an old abandoned community that would have been here at one time. I think there would have been 3 houses there or whatever. These coastal paths are fine at this time of year, but when I've come up here in the summer before, it's like a jungle. Pretty steep drops there. The edge of the path there has been built like a proper wall at one time there to strengthen it. Elephant Rock there from this opposite cliff. There's a steep drop there again behind me. Looks like we could probably actually get down there, but no the day. Cool view of Elephant Rock there though. Coming in at high tide. And just go near like safe areas where...
Well, up here would be fine.
Yeah.
I'd walk out Elephant Rock to get a picture of it.
That would be nuts, eh? And then there's this old graveyard here at the top of the hill behind Elephant's Rock. We're just passing by this today, but apparently there's a gravestone in this graveyard where the date where the person was born is after the date they died, and it's apparently a famous grave site, but I've never actually found it myself. One day I might go looking for that on a BKR video. That wall's got the cool stone there for easy access up into the graveyard. Now we're at the other side of Elephant Rock here. We're coming down the little path to take us back to the water. And we're going to try and stay close to the water the whole way up to Usan, like, So this is a pretty cool path here. I think at one time there would have been a wee road came down here into the Boddin harbour here, but that's all long gone. So I think at one time this is where the road would have come in, down here, all the way down this area here, and it would have come right down into this coastal area here, like. And I think at that time, when that road was in its prime, it would have been a lot more fishing and stuff like that going on at these smaller little coastal areas. The tide's well out today, so it should be easy to navigate some of these bits. Crazy bit of a bike here. That's featured in some little videos before when I've done little time lapses. The rest of the frame of that bike lies over at the other end of this beach. But at one time somebody would have been cycling somewhere with that. I wonder who that was. That big rock behind me there, that's all the seagulls live on that rock. Even when the tide's right out, you still can't get to that rock. That'll be the reason that they make it their home. But sometimes if you stand here, they come and try and attack you. There was loads on it a minute ago and they flew away when I came over. But they're obviously no attacking us today, like. I can see a couple of coastal fishermen down this way too. Seen a lot of litter line here too, that's for fishermen, like a lot of bait and tackle bags and stuff. So these rocks are epic for a walk, like. It's a proper workout how to climb up and down all these different gradients. These seagulls are circling ever since they flew away. They'll be checking us out to see if we're about to get their nest. This is another cool historical relic that we're walking past on this video. It's been on my videos before, so there's no much left. No much just about fell there. That would have been a serious one. There's no much left of this nowadays. We've walked all the way from the lime kiln there, miles away. We're 3/4 of the way along to Usan, I would say now. But it's pretty cool. There's fishermen over here doing some sea fishing. Shout out to them if they're watching this. So we've made it back around as far as Usan here at the coast. It's been a fair walk. It's starting to get a bit darker now as well. But it's been a fine walk. A lot of fishermen today. when the tide comes in, it comes right to the edge of this. Sometimes it's precarious to get round here. There's an old tower up here on the hill behind me at Usan. A lot of crows sitting on top of it. I think that's all it'll be nowadays. Be a wee house for the birds there, like. There's a big ship making its way to the harbour there, up the sea. You'll probably see that in a time lapse somewhere in this video, like. Something that's pretty epic here in the long grass at the side of Usan, all these old anchors from boats. There's literally maybe 100 anchors, maybe not that many, 50 anchors sitting there. All the anchors are probably for fishing boats, because I think Usan was a more thriving fishing area at one time. So that's the Usan Tower there. It's a private fishing ground there now. Scottish Wild Salmon Company there, but the old tower looks cool. There's abandoned buildings right around that car park there now, but it's mostly fishermen in that part there, I think. Those little abandoned houses there look like something for a horror film or something. Pretty cool. In the distance there, I can see the lighthouse flashing at Montrose. That's pretty cool. That's the first time I've seen that in operation. Like, it's like walking back in time. The main road comes through the farm close here. It's like something at Emmerdale Farm. Pigeons too, everywhere. We're just standing at this rail bridge here because we thought that we heard a train coming down the line here. But I don't know if there is any. That's the main northern line there, or southern, depending what way you're going. Like, there's a lot of smoke coming from Montrose here at the other side of the road. Maybe a ship firing up its engine there in the harbour. Well, it doesn't look like there is a train coming, so we'll just move on, I think, for here. I'll have a look at this side just for this, since I've walked this far. When we get to that corner up there, we'll see the train going by. So this tree at one time used to have a stoat living in this hole here. Because I was walking down the road here one time and I saw a stoat carrying a rat up that tree and it dropped it.
Oh shit.
And then when a car came, it hid in the tree. It didn't come back out. So, just shows you nature there. Stoats live in trees there. Nature fact. So that's been it. A coastal explore video there, folks. I'm going to end it here on this top coastal path. Like, it's getting pretty dark now. So I think we'll just make it back to the car in time, like. So we'll see you in the next video. Click that subscribe if you've new. And we'll see you next time.